Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you today. Viddal Riley and Chamberlain in what should be not such a great fight, not such an interesting fight, but it's high-level fight, European Cruiserweight title. Before we get into that, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing blog. Follow me all forms of social media, Boxing Bookie. Cover that for every single major fight, so you have consistently make money betting on the sport of boxing. So join a Patreon, get the absolute best gambling advice, just $5 a month. The link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. After you do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back with carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. Then head on over to Texas Boxing Scene on YouTube. All proceeds from that channel go to autism research and recovery. That's Texas Boxing Scene. All right, let's get into today's show. Viddal Riley, shorter, 6'1", not super short, but shorter than Chamberlain. Stocky, strong, not a big hitter. Uses the ring, good movement for a cruiserweight. He's a mover. He uses the ring. He's slippery. He doesn't sit still. It's what he is. He's a back foot guy, keeps moving, uses the entire ring, feints a lot, feints, uses his legs. He's a mover as a cruiserweight. Doesn't throw much. Decent volume, not super high volume. I guess it's all right volume. It's pretty good volume, I guess, for a cruiserweight, but he's not like a high volume guy. He's not winning fights on volume. Slips the jab out there. Great athlete, mover for his weight. Like I said, for a big guy, he's a great athlete, great mover. Doesn't sit down on punches. Lots of arm punches. He's not really going to get a bunch of knockouts. Mostly back foot mover, quick and athletic. Throws straight, sound, down the pipe punches. He throws straight punches. And I think that, along with his movement, is what's going to carry the day for him here in this particular fight. I'm worried he can't keep people off of him. And he can't maintain that distance because he does have a lack of power. It's a lack of commitment to his punches. For a guy that's short and stocky, I want him to be able to keep people off of him, be able to maintain close range, open range, create space, close the distance, be able to do that. My fear is that he's not going to be able to do that. He can make you miss. He's not easy to track down and hit clean. He's moving, and he's an athlete. Decent jab. That's his best punch by far. It's his best offensive tool is his jab. Good hand speed. He measures you with the jab. I'm not super impressed with him overall. I don't see this as a world-class fighter. I see this as a European-level match. I don't think either guy does particularly well here at the next level, at the world-class stage. All right, let's get to Chamberlain. A little bit taller, longer fighter, 78-inch reach. So he's long wingspan. A little sloppy, gets a little wild. He's also not a puncher. He's not a big hitter. Nice jab, keeps it pumping. But he's so easy to hit. And Riley is much more difficult to hit. His head's on the line. He gets hit a lot. A little bit jittery. I just think Riley is much more fundamentally sound. I think Chamberlain is bad. He's got a nice jab, slick. It's his best punch as well. Could be a battle of the jabs at points. In that particular case, I'm going to pick the more defensively responsible mover to be able to land more consistently. Not particularly fast. He's not athletic like Riley. He's not a massive hitter like Riley. He's not a massive hitter. He is willing to get into the exchanges and trade it out. He's slow. He leads with his chin a lot. He's flawed. He does come forward, but he gets hit a lot. He's battle tested. He's been 12 rounds. He's not bad. At this level, I just don't see him having enough. He's not a big enough hitter to back Riley down, to trap him, to hurt him. Stands in a little, and he's not a hitter basic, nothing. He's basic. There's nothing special about him. I don't see anything next level about him. I think he's basically gets outboxed in this fight and loses a decision. How I see this fight going down. Let's take a look at the book. We don't have any props on this as the last time I checked. Let's see if they updated that. I doubt it. But this is something you guys don't want to head over to the Patreon for. Yeah, no. I like Riley to win. Clearly, I like Riley to win. $100 bet makes you 45-45. So this would be a great fight to build your parlay around. We could get to an even money parlay particularly quickly. I definitely like Riley to win. I like the fight to go the distance. I definitely like the fight to go the distance. I like the over on this fight for sure. So I like the over. I like Riley to win. Riley on the money line, I like a lot. $100 bet makes you 45-45. Odds on too terrible. When the props drop, join us again. Go over to Patreon, $5 a month. Join the Patreon. And let's take a look at the over. Let's take a look at Riley by decision. Let's take a look at all that. And we'll decide what to place our bets on. But that's a review on that. Riley, money line, minus 220 makes you $45. Also, build your parlay around this. And once the props drop, once they do drop, we're going to take a second look at this. And we're going to see how to make money on the props, whether that's Riley by decision, whether that's the over, whether that's the fight not to go the distance, for the fight to go the distance, whatever props they have. When DraftKings drops that prop, let me know. I will let you know what to bet, and we'll make more money on the props because that's probably another spot where we can make a lot of money. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. But that's a review. Riley, money line. It is January 20th, 2025. From Texas to the world, thank you, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.